Good morning. Hi, Mitzi. How are you on this January 4th of 2020? Chilly. It's actually really nice right now. I'm sitting here looking out the window, and I went outside earlier to feed my chickens, and it was actually pretty nice. I was telling my husband it'd be the perfect day to work in the yard, even though it's a little muddy outside because it rained all night. But today is pretty nice. I'm going to pop over to Facebook and let them know I'm going to stream. Yeah, I have chickens. We've had them for probably about 3 years now. When we first got them, they were just, you raise them from chicks. And then they provided us with a lot of eggs. We had 10 of them. We're down to 8 now, or 7. How many chickens do we have, babe? 7. We have 7. And I went out this morning to feed them. I only got 1 egg, but they're old. After 2 years, they kind of slow down. And it's cold also, but we have a heat lamp out in their roost. So we never have to buy eggs. That's one good thing. They're spoiled chickens. I'm posting on Facebook. Okay. Hi, Susan. Okay, I let Janet know. I'll just let her do the postings because I don't want to mess anything up that she's got going on. So January 4th, I can't believe how fast last year went. It just seemed to like blow by. Hopefully this year will slow down a little bit. I was up last night till 2 o'clock in the morning. That is so late for me. Hey, Rob. Hi, Renee. That is something old people say. I never believed it because, when you were a kid and you're in school and it's like, it seems like the school year just takes forever. And then summer just seems to go by fast. It takes forever for your summer break to get here. But now it's like, boom, you're just rolling into 1 month. Maybe it's because we're busier. I don't know. Like you work every day or you do stuff. And, as a kid, you're just no sense of time. But yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm officially old. Yes, Susan, it was so long. It just seemed like summer break or any holiday took forever. See this little calendar here? This is actually a calendar. Um, and so it's got these really pretty watercolors designs with a word on it, and I took a bunch of them out. All these came with it. I'm going to cut these out. I rescued it. Well, I didn't rescue it. This was mine. My friend who retired bought me this calendar last year. Every year she would bring me in a calendar. And so most of these things, I took them and I hung them around the edge of my cubicle. So they're really cool. There's a lot of positive sayings in there. See, what does this say? It says, believe, love, you only live once, keep shining, dream, hope, don't worry, be happy. Laugh often, anything is possible, never give up, enjoy the little things, and celebrate. So those were all the calendar pages. So most of these I hung up around my cubicle because I live in cubicle land at work. And it just kind of brightens things up. So I got down to the end and I brought this home because I'm going to cut it up. I want to cut all these out, these little squares, use them for journals. And then I didn't have anything to show as a thumbnail. So I put that there. Thought it'd be pretty. So yeah, anyway, that's why this is here, because it's so pretty, and I'm going to cut it up. It's like the end of the year and people are throwing away their old calendars. So I rescued these from the trash. This is just like an old hang up calendar. And I thought, oh, this is good paper. This is really good paper. I got to take that. So yeah, I brought this home and I'm going to chop it up. This would be good to do like pick 10s on or ATCs. I mean, because you got the cardboard and then you got this piece that's also very sturdy. So nothing escapes. Recycle, recycle. Oh, I just saw someone walk by my window. I don't know who that is. Yeah. So I thought I would cut those up. Yeah, 2000. I don't think I have any that old, Susan. I try to cut them up as soon as I get them, but like this is hard to cut up just because it's so pretty. It would be good for collage. Ripping little pieces out of it. Hi, Arlene. That's okay, Arlene. Glad you're here. I don't know how interesting I'll be to listen to, but thank you. Silent Arlene. So anyway, I saved that and I saved those pieces. Move my keyboard here so I have more room. I did clean my desk up. It's not as messy. If I zoom out, look at that. I have room. And you know what? I cleaned up my desk and I didn't find Bob Ross's foot. I'm still looking. I'm on the look for his foot. I looked in everything and I couldn't find it. I'm hoping it maybe fell, like Mary says, over the cliff, even though I don't have a cliff because I have a piece of wood there. But I think it might have, when it dropped, it might have kind of popped and flew somewhere. So it could be anywhere. I'll just have to keep an eye out for it. I did go to my son's and I saw his hanging on the tree. And then I thought about what we talked about. I could switch him out. I know, poor Bob. And then I'm like, no, I can't do that. It was just funny. We were laughing. I would never do that, but it was kind of funny. So did anybody make any type of goals or resolution? He is defeated. Defooted. He has the other one. He only has one foot. Poor guy. Poor Bob. I was just so devastated when he fell. His foot has to be around here somewhere. I've lost a bunch of things I can't find 3 things that I'm really on the look for. Bob Ross's foot is one of them because I want to fix him because I like him. Number 2 is my crocodile. I can't find it anywhere. I mean, it's a big blue contraption and I can't find it anywhere. I mean, how can you lose that? And then Tanya McGuire had sent me that little journal and they're going to start working in them. And I wanted to get it out and get it ready and get things ready that I wanted to put into it. And I can't find that journal. I had it tucked away in a spot that it would be safe. And guess what? It's pretty safe because I can't find it. So I've been looking for that. So those are the 3 things I've been looking for in this room. Resolutions like rules are for breaking, it seems, in my world anyway. I know. I'm going to try to be good with what I do. Actually, I only really have one. I think I talked about it is to get off all the stupid medications I'm on. I hate taking pills. I'm just not a pill person. And last year, I think I told you guys I went to the doctor and the doctor walks in and says, well, just for a physical, I went for a physical and he tells me I have, diabetes type 2 and you got to start taking all this meds and you got to do this. And it's like, ugh, and then one med led to another one. And then my blood pressure was up. And I told my doctor it was because he kept giving me all this bad news. That's why my blood pressure was up. So my goal is to get off all the medications. And so by losing weight, I can achieve that goal. So weight loss is not going to be my primary goal. It's going to be getting off the medications. But in order to do that, I have to lose some weight. So I started this journal. I got this for Christmas from my daughter. And I decided to turn this. It's actually not a journal. It's actually a planner. But I decided to turn this into my weight loss journal. So I just kind of leave myself little notes, like you got this, day 1. And then I was doing a little bit of meal planning. And I'm in this group that we decided we were going to have a challenge. And so we paid an entry fee. It's just friends. And we're just keeping track of, we weigh in weekly. And then after 1 month, whoever loses the biggest percentage will receive 70% of the winnings. And then we're going to have a second place winner also, and they'll get the 30% of the winnings. And it's a percentage of weight loss because, you know, everybody's different on how they lose weight and the way their body types are. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And that's my, that's my plan. Do you think that they'd give you the no pill approach first, but that doesn't really generate money, honestly, though. People won't diet and exercise. Yeah. I saw, I mean, I don't know anything about it, so I haven't researched it, but I did see, I was watching, you know how they have commercials now of pills, that there is a pill you can take for type 2 diabetes. That's only, you only take it like once a week, I believe. But I don't know anything else about it, you know, because I know that stuff's hard on your internal organs. I could stand to lose, to be honest, 50 pounds. And my goal is 50 pounds. So, you know. Oh, Susan, I just saw your thing about the crocodile. Are they 40% off right now? Where's that at? Is that on Amazon? I should put my glasses on so I can read the computer because it's up here. So it's a really small font. Yeah, Renee. The so I don't know. I don't even know if I want to deal with it because I don't really want to take a pill. I don't want to take any kind of pill. The only thing I take every once in a while is ibuprofen if like I hurt my shoulder or a muscle ache or something like that. And you know, I thought I've always been pretty healthy. So this year is going to be better because this is my plan. So I will let you guys know how I do at the end of the month. Yep, carbs and sugars are the worst. I mean, I right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to eat when I'm hungry, stop when I'm full, and when I do eat, I'm only eating meat and vegetables. So it's really low carb for right now. I'm just trying to like kickstart my body. So hopefully that's gonna work for me. I did weigh in on Wednesday, or on, yeah, July. Talk about how I want it to fly by. I don't want it to fly by. January 1st, I weighed in, and I was actually kind of surprised at what I weighed because I was 7 pounds up from what I had previously been, and I was shocked, but you know, whatever. It's what happens around the holidays. And I didn't beat myself up. And I'm like, you know, we're going to start fresh. Today's the day. This is what you're at. Online orders at Michael's gives you 40% off coupon. $49 gives you free shipping. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to have to go check that out because, you know, I've been looking for that. And I think if I find it, then maybe I'll just gift the other one to my daughter because she likes to do stuff too. I'm gonna put together a little because she doesn't live here. She lives like 4 hours away up north. And I was gonna put together a little box for her of craft supplies because she came in here when she was down, she came in here and she's looking around and she was doing some arting. So anyway, that's one of the journals that I want to do this. So I'm just going to keep all my information in here. And I pulled out some stickers just so I could make little notes. I'm trying to use up all the stuff I have too. So this is a good way to do it. It's just put it all in journals. Donuts. Isn't that funny for a weight loss journal? But I need to use them up and they're so cute. Oh, that's a good idea, Susan. Yeah. You know what I've also heard? I've also heard that when you're trying to lose weight, it's best to look. I have this little panda bear. I'm gonna put him in here somewhere. Where should I put him? He's black though. He doesn't look happy right now. Oh, you guys don't want to see that. Those are my pictures I took because I'm keeping it real. I'll put him right there. Is if you eat the same thing all the time to keep it simple so you don't have to think about it, is you eat like last week I made, or this past week I had meal prepped egg roll in a bowl. Hi Janet, how are you? Happy New Year, Janet. So what was I saying? Oh, I was watching this video where they said to be successful, if you eat the same thing. So, like I said, I prepared egg roll in a bowl, which is like cabbage, ground beef, and then you put. Actually, I used like a coleslaw mix, and then you brown it, and you just kind of mix it together. You add seasonings. Anyway, it tastes like an egg roll, but there's no wrap on it. There's a video series called Butter Makes Your Pants Fall Off. Great video series on how carbs affect the body, and he tells you how to eat and not be starving. Sorry, I'm reading slow, but it's super small and it's way over there. I should try to move it closer if I can. I'm just afraid I'll knock something loose. Janet, yeah. So that's what I did. I prepared that, and that's what I ate all week for lunch at work. Because lunch is kind of the problem for me. Like I realized that. So that was, one good thing that I realized. And when I'm at work and I don't take my lunch, I tend to like go out with friends and eat. But if I take my lunch, it's easier for me to say, "Oh no, I brought my lunch today. Thank you, though," and then I just eat what I have. Yeah, Dr. Berg is good on YouTube. I've watched him. There's another guy that's really good, and I really like him. Barry, Dr. Barry. He has a lot of good information and a lot of good insight, and he just tells it like it is. Hi, Function. How are you? Thanks for popping in. I talked to Function last night in what was it? Rosemary's channel. I was up till 2 o'clock watching Rosemary Morris. Well, not 2 o'clock. I left a little bit earlier, but then I continued working on my composition book journal. So yeah, go check out him. Ken Berry is his name, and he always has like a thumbnail where he's got his finger pointing up, like this is information. So that's my plan this week. I don't know what I'm going to meal prep. I kind of got tired at the end of the week of eating egg roll in a bowl every day. But hi, Mina. How are you? Aw, that's sweet, Function. Well, I'm glad you popped in and said hi. We'll enjoy you while you're here. So I'll have to watch that video series, Robbie, about butter melts it off. That's what they say. Your body, if you don't put carbs in it, and like, I don't know, somehow the caveman, I mean, people are going to come for me if someone watches this who is like strict keto or strict caveman or carnivore or whatever. But, the cavemen, if you ate like them, what did they eat? They ate what? Meat, I guess. because they didn't have any of this processed foods around. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that, because don't come for me. What does Dee Dee say? Don't email me. It's just me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's one journal I'm going to work on this year. So the next one is, I just started this, and this is the composition book challenge from Dee Dee Willingham. And I'm excited about this one just because I'm doing mine on the states, on the 50 states. On Keeper. I tried Keeper once, but it was just plain. I tried it as a milk alternative, but it was like, ugh. But I guess if it's flavored, it would be good. Okay, so anyway, back to my journal, getting off track. So I'm doing mine on the 50 states, and I'm doing it kind of as a study. Yeah, Renee, are you going to do it? Who's doing Dee Dee's challenge? I am not an artist, ladies. Sorry, ladies. I can draw, but it takes me forever to draw something because I really study it and I want to get it perfect. So if I did any kind of, like, I am not like Mary and Dee Dee. Those ladies are, they're true artists. And I just like to dabble in everything, and I just like to have fun, and I just like to de-stress with this. Oh, good, Susan. Do you have a topic picked out? So I do like a lot of collage and, just color. I like to alter things. So that's probably what you're going to see most of here on my channel is a lot of collage, altering things, I'll make stuff for challenges. I like to jelly plate, pick tens. I mean, I like doing all that stuff, but as a sitting down and drawing like the other ladies, that's not going to happen for me because it's not that I don't like it. I just can't do it. And my two girls, they draw really well. So anyway, this is my composition book, and I thought about decorating the front. So I had this map because, it's about the 50 states. So I had this map paper, and this actually came out of some Danner boots that my husband had gotten a while back. And this was the paper the boots were wrapped in. And I just thought it was so cool. And it has to do with Portland, Oregon, which I don't live in Portland. My daughter does. But I thought this would be cool to decorate it with because, roadmap states, you're on a journey. So what did Susan say? Yes. Oh, container vegetable gardens. I know very little about it, so it's interesting to me. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so I was scrolling back in the chat to see if I missed anything. So Renee says it's a very long list of options. Yeah, but you can pick whatever you want, Renee. If you want to do the journal, you just pick what you want. That's what I did. I wanted to do 50 states. It just came to me and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. Hi, Suze. Yeah, I really like this paper. So anyway, what I did is I cut out a piece to put on here. And then I cut this piece out that I wanted to save. And I'm just probably going to put like the scale, the vicinity, and the north-south thing. And I'm going to kind of put this throughout. The reason and then I cut a bunch of strips because of this I want to put on here somewhere. So we'll see where that goes. I don't know if I'll do that, but I was thinking about it. But then this morning when I was looking at my composition book, I'm like, oh, I should write composition book challenge and then somehow try to work this in around it. So I don't know. I just might leave it like this and decorate as I go. And I'm just putting things down. I'm just going to try to put things down on the pages and then see where it goes. So what I did is this is kind of like what you do. You pick a topic and then, you kind of post it in the group. So I took some notes while Dee Dee was talking. Pick 5 inspirational books on your topic. And I don't have any right at the moment, but or I haven't looked for any. So I haven't pulled out any books to reference. But you can use the internet instead. So I kind of, for my first page, I did use the internet. Yeah, it's really cool. It says Danner on it, but I can cut that out. But it has, it's like, it's just got the Portland area on it. It's very cool. I like it. And it's been floating around. And I really just want to get stuff. I just want to get rid of stuff. So then, you ask your questions for the mind mapping, who, what, why, where, when, kind of thing. And then this is a map. And I didn't realize it when I printed out 50 of these maps that I think it's done in a different language in some places because Mexico is spelled Mexiko and Canada is spelled with a K. And then the oceans are in a different language. And then California is not spelled correctly. But I figured, you know what? So what? It's got the states on there. That's all I really care about. The map. Where did I get the map, Nina? It came. My husband had bought a pair of Danner boots for work, and when you get shoes, they're wrapped in paper. His boots were wrapped in this. Yeah, you could do anything, Susan. I'm going to have trouble sticking with one topic because, work gets in the way of my crafting. Yeah, it does. It does sound good. Here, let's do some ASMR. There you go. Yeah, plants are, but if you're going to keep it just to container gardens, but what you can buy, you can really do anything in a container. So what I did is I printed out these maps that are in a different language in some places. So and only in some places. I mean, most of them are right, but and then I colored in the areas, the states that I've been to. Yeah, container vegetable garden. So that's cool. So these are the places I've been. I've been to Canada and Mexico, and I've been a lot of places. I can't remember if I've ever been to Wyoming. Is Kalispell in Wyoming or is that Montana? I can't remember. Because I was thinking about that last night when I was doing this, and I didn't. I was just so tired. I didn't Google it. I like to plant flowers too, Susan. In the spring, I like to. I have a bunch of little wooden pots around my patio area. So, tell me, functional light one, are you Andrea? Because I seen someone say hi, Andrea. And flowers are so pretty. I mean, they're such a, I just love when they bloom and all the colors come out. It's just awesome. It's so relaxing to sit out there looking at your flowers. I feel like a gardener when they bloom. Is Shannon Green Mama? She would always crinkle her watercolor papers for us to hear. I love you. I love paper like this. And you know what? Have you guys ever like just painted on like a brown paper bag from the store? Um, I did one time. I was using it as a background drop, just a drop paper, and I painted on it, and it kind of got full, and then I just kept adding. I don't even know what I did with that. It's around here somewhere. It's like a huge journal I want to make. Let's see if I can find it. But anyway, that paper feels so cool after it's painted. It's like it like softens up a little bit, and it doesn't really make noise, but the texture, the feeling of it is awesome. Andrea, okay. Mythology of some of them, like once tomatoes were thought to be poisonous. Yeah, I've heard that, Mina. I've heard that. That's a good thing to do. Oh, you did, Renee? You made a journal cover with a crinkled bag? Thank you, Janet. I love the way it feels. Let me see if I could have that handy. Oh, I do. I do. In one of my frenzies to get rid of some paper, I just kind of cut up a bunch of paper I had for this big journal. And here it is, not finished. But yeah, this is the paper bag from the store, and then this is the I did with it. I just kind of painted on it. I just love it. It just feels good. I don't know. It does crinkle a little bit. Okay, so that's it. I love this. I just love the way it feels. I want to do something here. Maybe that'll be another thing I can plan to do, but I got too much right now on my plate. So yeah, this is where I've been. So hopefully soon I can go to Wisconsin to see my daughter because, she just had a baby and I'm planning a trip. We will see. So what I did is I went out and I printed all the states and then, with their abbreviations. Here I am just planning how my page going to look. Like, do I want washi tape across the top? I want to do a 2-page spread. So like when I open it up, I want to have 2 pages. I've done 1 page and I'll show that to you, Susan. And I learned a lot of stuff about that state. I'm doing them in alphabetical order. So I started with Alabama. And I thought I would just do 1 page. So when I came on, I could talk to you guys about it. And then maybe like, as I go to the other page, if someone's in here from that area, they can tell me, about that state. I just thought it's a good conversation piece. Plus, you can learn some stuff. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for coming. Hi, Patricia. I didn't say hi to you. I didn't see you come in. You're in Alabama, Susan? So I was planning it out and I said, okay, on 1 page, I want to have like that map I printed out. So I want to have that map over there. And then I'd color in. Hi, Cameron.
Hi.
Please close the door. Uh-huh. My grandson came and gave me a little peck on the cheek. Huntsville. Right on. So see, I have a spot that I wanted to put YouTubers I know from each state. So I will put you on that page. Hi, Lori. How are you? So yeah, so one map on the one side of the page, and then a little history of the state, and then like famous people from the state. These are just ideas I was jotting down on how I wanted to do it, and like kind of get an idea of what I wanted to do. And then I thought I'll do 1 page kind of like this and see how I like it. And if I don't, then I'll just change it up the next time. What time zone this is some of the things I thought I would list, like where they're located, what region are they in, are they Midwest, South, whatever, time zone that they're in, state flower, state animal, any monuments. I have national monuments, but any monuments, any attractions kind of thing, famous people from that state, and then YouTubers that I know from that state. So that is, so I got 25 maps glued in last night, and these are my other 25 that I have to do. So this was the first page I did. This is Alabama. And I was thinking, okay, what am I going to do in here? Because I didn't really have anything from Alabama. So I started looking through my stuff. And last year, I had done a swap. Thank you, Andrea. So I had done a swap with, it was a Christmas swap. And we would just send people things for Christmas and, Christmas themed or whatever. We could send them anything, just anything that they could art with. And I had gotten a map. So I looked at that and it was from Alabama. So this whole piece was the front of the map. Just last night. I was only busy last night, Renee. I did this whole spread last night because I wanted to have something to show you guys this morning. But this was there and this was there. So I cut those 2 things out from the front of the map and I stuck them on here. And I didn't really open it up to look to see if there was anything else I would put on here. But I just kind of like surf the internet a little bit, and then I thought, okay, I'm going to write down some things. So, Susan, if you if any of this is false information, let me know. So what I found out about Alabama is it's called the Yellowhammer State. And a little tidbit that I wrote in here beyond that was the soldiers from Alabama were nicknamed Yellowhammers in the Civil War due to their gray and yellow uniforms, which matched the colors of the bird. And Yellowhammer is the state bird, also known as the northern flicker. Susan was from Alabama, right? I'm going to make sure I got that right. Yeah, Susan. So that's a little bit that I learned on just by their state bird. You get all that information. Why the soldiers were called the Hammertails, or Yellow Hammers. I'm sorry, because of their uniform colors, which is the color of the bird, and they're known as also the Yellowhammer State. just that's a long time, 37 years. And then I asked and then another thing is it's also Alabama is known as the heart of Dixie. The flicker name, yeah. It looks like a woodpecker. I didn't have a picture of it, but I would like to get a little picture. Maybe I can shrink one down and like stick it in here somewhere. Just so, I have a visual of it. So they're also known for the heart of Dixie and also known as the Cotton State. And then I just asked myself, have you ever been to the state? No, but I'd like to. I'd like to actually be able to say I've been to every state in the United States. That would be so cool. It looks like a type of woodpecker. The picture I saw of it looked like it. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really go into deep reading about it, Mina, but it looked like a woodpecker would look. So yeah, Cotton State. So the capital of Alabama is Montgomery. The bird, of course, is the northern flicker or yellow hammer. The state flower is a Camellia japonica. It's so pretty. I don't know my flowers very well. I want to say it looks like a mum kind of, but I just saw the picture again. I'd like to get just get a picture, a little picture of it and stick it so I know what it looks like. Stick it down in here. And then I thought, man, I got to write smaller or do less because I want to put more stuff on here. Yeah, the church is actual one of the monuments, and this was on the front of that calendar. And this is the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church from 1954 to 1960. The Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. pastored there. So he was a pastor at this church. And then when I looked up monuments, this church popped up as one of the monuments. And there was a lot of churches, Susan. There was a lot of churches that popped up. Some of the other memorials are the National Memorial for Peace and Justice. This church, the Dexter Parsonage, which was Martin Luther King, I guess it's Junior's home. And there's a Civil Rights Memorial. Bye, Andrea. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you popping in. True. That's a good idea. I mean, I could do a tip in because I mean, there's more stuff I want to put on here. But I just ran out of room. But that's a good idea. I should find some stuff to do that with on those pages that I want to add more. Like maybe, like a little tip in with a bird and the flower. Have a good day, Andrea. Time zone. So they're in the central time zone, which is weird, but I thought they would be in a totally different time zone. I did not know that. There's animal is a black bear. Apparently there is a lot of black bears there. And then up here, I just wrote Alabama is located in the southeastern region of the USA. Lori, if you can send me anything you want from your state, that would be awesome because this is really all I have. I mean, like for the next one's Alaska. I have a few things only because I went on a cruise and we went to Alaska. But if you want to send me something from where you are, I would really appreciate it that, and I would put it in my book. Like this was just a map. I mean, you could send anything you want. I would appreciate anything. I'm not picky. I'll put it all in here. See what else was in here. Oh, the oldest city in Alabama is Mobile or Mobile. I guess people say it different. That would be awesome. I think Aunt Beck's going to send me some stuff too from her state. It would be great because that way, those could be my reference pieces instead of a book. Because I just use the internet for this. That would be awesome, Lori. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And like again, so I'm gonna put Susan's name in here. I'm just gonna put over here. So I'm gonna put YouTubers. And I'm just gonna put Susan. Anybody else in here from Alabama? Oh, that'd be cool, Susan. Oh, yeah, Janet, that'd be cool. Front page of the New York Post. That would be an awesome background. Very cool. Thank you, guys. My address is in Phibbsville, and I believe in Aunt Beck's Creation in their mailing. Oh, now I'm excited, guys. Thank you. Or gals. Okay, so let's see. So the oldest city is Mobile, Alabama, founded by French colonists in 1707 as the capital of French Louisiana. Now, I wasn't sure how Louisiana came in there, but that was out there, and everywhere I went, I saw that. So I decided to put it in there. So those are a couple little interesting tidbits, some history there. every page has the state written across the top and then the abbreviation for that state so far. So some famous people that are from Alabama that I just found is Hank Aaron, who was the baseball player. He was from Mobile, Alabama. And Nat King Cole, who is, you know, an entertainer, and he was from Montgomery. And if you, oh, I was going to say, if you guys want anything, if anyone else is doing something similar, you know, with regions or states or anything like that, I'm in Oregon. I can send you all kinds of stuff also. So yeah, that's my oh, and here's a piece of that map. I put it across the top. And the reason I decided to do this, I really didn't have to do it on this page, is because when I wrote over here, when I wrote over here, it bled through to the back. So to cover that bleeding up, I just put some of this map. I cut a few strips and I just put it across the top. And not every one of them bled through, like this one didn't bleed through, but yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Get it back down here. That's my plan for these pages. And on this page, this is for Alaska. I have this box right here because when I outlined the church on this page, it bled through. And I said, well, I'm just going to utilize that. So that's where I'm going to do the capital, the bird, the animal, the flower. So do we have anyone in here from Alaska? I don't know if I know any. Oh, well, you know, I do watch this one video only because she has chickens and I have chickens. She's called the Urban Hippie and she does a lot of different stuff. So she's from Alaska. I mean, she doesn't know I exist, but I watch her. But it's one of the YouTubers I watch from Alaska. So I could probably put her in here. So anyway, I glued all the maps down and put the names up there. And then I'll kind of doodle as I go. Like like I did on the first page, I kind of just outlined the letters to make them a little bit more prominent. And I'll probably do something different. But I just wanted to get it started and get something down so I wouldn't get discouraged. Put these little papers in here so glue wouldn't stick all the way. My pages wouldn't stick together. But yeah, so that's my plan for that journal. And so my next one is Alaska. And I got to pull out a bunch of that stuff that I got when I went on my cruise. We went to 6 ports, I believe. We went to, we were in Glacier Bay, Juneau, Ketchikan. What other ports were we in? Kyle, do you remember? That's 3. Skagway. One more. Stop at British Columbia. Yeah, but there was 6. Wasn't there 6 ports? 7 ports? I don't remember. But anyway, so we went to a couple places there. So I have a bunch of stuff from then. Hi, Carla. Good morning. Thanks, everybody, for coming in and hanging out with me. I was showing them my composition book journal that I'm working on for the challenge. And I'm doing it on the 50 states, and this was my first page, Carla. Well, it has 100 pages, and there's 50 states, so I'm doing a 2-page spread, so I thought it would. Hopefully it will. If not, I might have to just take another couple of pages from another composition book and just to tuck them in here. But I think they will, because so far I have 25 states in here, and I have a lot of paper left. So I think I'll be okay for 2-page spreads. That's what I have left to do the other 25 states with a 2-page spread. So I think we'll be good. Julie, who? Susan? Did I miss that? I'd like to check it out. Mina's from Arizona? Oh, good, because I think that's third. Yeah. After Alaska is Arizona. So I'm going to put Mina in here. So I'm going to put YouTubers. So Mina, you're going on Arizona. Julia Sutter. Okay, I got to write that down because I'll forget. One moment, please. See, Susan, I am old. I have to write things down because I forget. So we were talking about how the years fly by, Julia, and Susan asked me, "Isn't that something that old people say?" Yeah, probably. My mind's not old, but my body's saying, "Lady, slow it down a little bit." Oh, Patricia, you're from Arizona? Okay, so Patricia Stubbs in the house. And Holly Dalton. Wow, Arizona's got a lot of YouTubers so far in my 2 pages. Well, I'm going to put over here Urban Hippie. Carla's in Texas. I should make lists because I don't think I even have Texas in here yet. So Carla. Very cool. Bye, Arlene. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. I will check out her channel, Susan. Oh, Lisa's from Texas. Oh yeah, I got Janet. New York, New York. Okay, Tanya's in Florida, and I think Beth's in Florida too. Beth Schuler. See, I got to hurry up and get these other states in here so I can. Oh, I think I have Florida in here. Um, Lori's in Montana. My husband's from Montana. He was born there. We used to go there all the time to visit his dad, and his sister lived there for a while, and then all his like high school friends. Well, he has friends there, not really high school. Oh yeah, I would never. Oh yeah, I know Mary's in Nebraska. We cannot forget our Mary. I didn't have her written down though, but when I got to Nebraska, I would have remembered. Mary is in Nebraska. I would love to meet Mary in person. Missoula. You were born in Missoula, right, Kyle? Yep. Yeah, he was born in Missoula. Yeah, Beth, I think, is from Florida. And I only know that because she sent me a Christmas card and some goodies, and it was from Florida. Oh, you live 180 miles from Missoula. What was that other place that your dad had they were going to buy property in? Do you know, Kyle? What's that? I'm sorry. What was that other place your dad was looking at buying property in when he in Montana? Oh yeah, he had property over by Bozeman. Oh, he had property in Bozeman. Yes, Susan. Yes. So so I printed, where's that at? Okay. So I just printed out the states and the abbreviations, but along with that came a bunch of other information. And so um, these were they're called traditional state abbreviations, and they were 3 or 4 letters. I didn't know that, so I was like, I thought that was cool. So it says, note that with the traditional abbreviations, the first letter is capitalized, subsequent letters are lowercase, unless they're abbreviating a new word. And each abbreviation, where the name is not written out in full, ends in a period. So it just shows the abbreviations, the traditional abbreviations, which I thought was cool. And I thought about putting that in here, but I thought probably I would just cut that section out and put it in my book somewhere. But see, it's like it's just you learn. I didn't know about this and this. I mean, I've seen this, but I didn't know what it was all about. I didn't know what it was called or anything like that. So I've learned, like, already just in doing one page, I've learned with the research a lot of stuff. And so I think that's cool. That's what I wanted to do, was kind of a little study and just kind of talk about each page. Because it just I seem to retain it better because my retention is like this big because I just I just have so much in my mind. Um, so just writing it, illustrating it, talking about it with you guys is just just it makes me retain it better. So I think that's the cool thing about doing this. Oh, is that so? So in 1963, they changed it to make room for the 5-digit zip codes. Alaska and Alabama challenged me. I always thought both were, yeah, and some of them don't make sense sometimes. Because maybe it was Montana I was looking at. Oh, I was going to read Lori's comment on Bozeman. Bozeman is a beautiful area to be living in. So, see, which one was it? Maybe it was Montana. Do I have Montana in here? I thought Montana would be... Okay, so I thought Montana would be MO, but Missouri is MO. Oh, look, I stopped at Montana because I was tired. So I had to go back and do Montana. But Montana is actually MT. Yeah. Yeah. So, yep. But it's just kind of cool. It's just really cool, the stuff that you learn when you do this. And I've only done one page, But so far, I like the layout. And I think I'm going to continue, maybe write a little smaller because this is pretty big. But the lines are wide. So it's hard to write small and wide lines. I don't know. Remember in school when you had to write a paper and it had to be like, let's say 4 pages long. And so you would find the like biggest lined paper you could so you could get your 4 pages in really fast. And then the teacher would say, oh no, you got to use college rule, which is the really smaller lines. It's like, oh man. Yeah, probably, Susan. And I can do that when I get some things with pictures, I can do that. I don't drink tea that much. I want to drink tea. I have a whole bunch of tea. I even got tea for Christmas. And it's from one of my good friends that knows I'm not a tea drinker, but I'm gonna try it. It sounds really good. I like chai tea. Every once in a while, I will have chai tea. This is a good way, Sherry, to start something. Just pick one topic and fill up a journal with it. Overachiever. Yeah. I was a steady C because um, I just I just live life like this, and I've always been this way. It's just like I just want to get it done and over with and get it off my plate. So I just do it, and I don't really take the time and energy sometimes to really put, that extra effort in there that I could to get an A. But I just want it done and move on. That's just how I roll. Oh my God, 5,000 types of rice. Tea would be a great topic because just think all the pretty tea bags out there and all the tea boxes that stuff comes in. That would be a great topic. You could do a little swatch of tea dyeing on each page. I know. Shame on me for just rushing through. Is that what you're saying, Sherry? Or Carla, I'm sorry. Yes, that's a good topic. Tea and rice paper, rice straw. See, you guys have all kinds of ideas. So that is my journal, ladies. Yeah, I've never seen the process of how they make tea. That would be interesting to look at. Oh, my husband brought me a low carb tortilla filled with, oh, it's a breakfast burrito. What a guy. You're the best, babe. Love you. He made eggs and bacon and cheese on a low carb tortilla because he knows I'm like not doing carbs. So nice. What a nice guy. All right. Sorry, I took a bite of my breakfast burrito. So that's one journal. This is my other journal. This one I haven't done anything in, but this is going to be the scavenger hunt. This one is going to be the scavenger hunt by Janet Young. And somewhere I wrote down all the prompts. Like I said, I haven't started it yet, so I'll have to find those, put them in here, and then start. I did find something yesterday, and I remember she mentioned that, and it was like dried flowers. And I remember I had picked these and dried them a long time ago. So these are going to go probably on a page. So I pulled these out so I could have them here. I'm just going to start gathering things. And I remember one of the other prompts was a puzzle piece. I need to get a little basket to put everything in. And I have this ginormous puzzle piece. So I thought I would like draw the puzzle piece in there, maybe doodle or something with it. So I should leave one of these out, but I want a post, not an edge. I don't want an edge. How about that? Look at that, a little kid face. Okay, maybe that side. No kids, too bad. Look what YouTube's done to us. All right, and then an ATC, which I have plenty of. So I was in a challenge a while back, and I think it was at Beck's Creations, did the ATC challenge. And so I did these ATCs and I just made way too many. So I have a lot of leftovers. I should just send these out in Happy Mail. Because what am I going to do with like 6 ATCs of the same thing? Yeah, I have the whole puzzle. I don't even know where I got it. I think someone gave it to me. Everybody gives me things because they know I just like to do stuff with altering projects. And I wanted to do a project with this, but I just never got around to it. I'm trying, like I said, I don't know, I've been saying this for months. I'm just trying to use what I have and just get rid of stuff because I have a hoard and I gotta stop. So I've got some boxes out and I have them lined up and I'm just tossing things in there that I'm gonna do like for a Happy Meal or maybe, a surprise giveaway or something. It is a unicorn. So anyway, they're an ATC, so I'll grab one of these ATCs and put it in there. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put together one of these and do a giveaway. Yeah, we can do that next time. I'd have to go through and put a whole pack together today. But yeah. Okay, Mina. I know the feeling, Susan. I do. Me too. I want everything. And it's like I said I was not going to keep any more trash. But what do? I go digging in trash at work and bring home these old calendar because the paper's cool. I mean, I literally took this out of the trash. Thank you, Sherry. It is a unicorn or a pony. Maybe I'll put the puzzle together and on my next stream we can see it. Okay, so those are a couple things that I pulled out just for this because not this is my pocket letter. These are the ATCs I did for the swap. So everyone in my group got these ATCs. Hope I really do want to complete all of these projects. I don't want to, just say I'm going to do them and then stop. So I really do want to do them. What else? Oh, I did start another little journal. It's not really a journal, but it's more of it's been in my purse. A brain dump. So I just started writing down everything so I don't forget it. That way it's out of my head and it's on paper. And then just some ideas of things I want to do, like my composition notebook, mixed medium morsels. I want to do that one, where she makes the journal out of the check register. And there's, I think it's inspirations. I think. Um, that's where I'm getting to, Carla. I told my husband, oh, and did you guys see that? It was a post in Aunt Beck's Creations, I think. Aunt Beck posted that declutter, and it's like every day or month or whatever, I can't remember. It was like a calendar, and you pick something and you just clean that portion. I told my husband we need to do this, and he agreed. I mean, we're not hoarders. Like, we can walk around. I mean, I have lots of space. My living room, kitchen, everything is not hoarded. My craft room, hoarded. My sewing room, hoarded. But I can still walk in there. There's just too much stuff, though. So, our closet, now we need to clean our closet. We probably got stuff up there that could be tossed. It's just boxes, like before, when you bought something electronically, you had to return it in the same box, and we just kept boxes. And then, we never look up in the closet anymore. So we could have a lot of space up there, I bet, if we just kind of went through there. And, sometimes, like, I want to sit down and craft, but I have to clean before I can sit down on my desk or sit down at my desk, because it's just stuff. I mean, I just got so much stuff, and I'm like, wow. These are some quilting ideas. I'm still working on that. I might do that today, Janet. Get out all my quilt tops, because I know you wanted to see them all, and do a video. It'd be hard to do a live to show you all my quilt tops. Um, and then there's this other quilt that I just found that I want to make. It's so cool looking. So I might just get ready for retreat with that one, because we have a retreat every 6 months. And our next retreat is coming up in May. It usually we have it in March, but for some reason we had to schedule it in May this year. And so I might do like a video on how I get ready for retreat, and I might just cut up that, or just have that ready to go. So when I get there, all I have to do is sew. I have a lot of quilt tops. That's what I do. I make quilt tops. But one thing I have been doing is, when I get a 60% off coupon at Joann's, I've been going down and buying batting so I can start putting some of these quilts together. Start in a corner, clean up, clean and put away. Yeah. And you know what? Another thing is, when I'm trying to do is, like, every time I go to a room, I do something in that room. So I'll do that. I'll get that out as soon as I can. I mean, I have them all in a box. I will get all the quilt tops that I've made, and maybe that'll just give me motivation. One challenge I thought I wanted to do, that's right, it's another challenge by quilters. I can't think of it. They I think at Beck's doing it too, where you pick like 7 or 12 unfinished projects or unfinished objects, which is UFOs, and you do one a month. So maybe I can do like a quilt a month. I don't know. These, if it's a one quilt a month, and then this you spend time on whenever, I think I can do it, even with work. But sometimes I come home from work and I'm just so brain dead. All I want to do is just sit and stare into space. Mina, do you? I try not to do that, but I have been known to start a project on my kitchen table and then it stays there forever. The craft supplies, and then if I want to do something else, I have to clean it all up. And I like need a whole nother house just for my craft and sewing stuff. I was telling my husband the other day that I need just a little bit more space so I can, have a little bit more room, and then we'd be perfect. Because my craft room is like half of our bedroom. So we have I put one of our dressers. It's got a big mirror on it. Is like the divider. So my craft room is on this side, and the bedroom's on that side, and then the bathroom's on that side. So we can still talk while I'm crafting. But my sewing room is in a whole nother room because I grew out of craft and sewing room because that's where it was originally. Yes, that's it, Janet. Thank you for posting that. But a couple of my friends were doing it. And last night, Hub and I went out to dinner with some of our friends, and Laura, she was telling me that she's doing it. And so she had to go to her storage and pick out her tote of unfinished projects so she could number her 12. hmm our group makes quilts for the veterans. We make quilts for um what's it called, the pregnancy care center here where I'm at. And we make the little dog beds with our scraps, like when you just you cut off your selvages, or you have threads, anything that's in your thread bin, anything that's some kind of fabric or thread or anything like that. And we just save all that, and then we just sew the big squares and we shove all that stuff in there at our retreat, because there's so many of us there and we're doing a lot of cutting and trimming and everything. We can make a good 4 or 5 beds at one retreat just by using the strings and stuff. Yeah, I can't quilt. I sew the quilt blocks, and I make the quilt tops, and I put them together. But to be a professional quilter with designs, how they do them, there's no way. I don't even have a sewing machine that big. I would need a big sewing machine to be able to do that. And it's they get paid good money to quilt, because a lot of people, it's a craft. I When I quilt my quilts, I either hand tie them, which I've only done a couple, um, or I stitch in the ditch, which is just kind of basically a straight line or whatever. You're following the pattern of your block. So you're just, where you put your block together, you're just sewing in those areas, in those lines. What else do I have to show you guys? I got a few little presents for Christmas. I mean, just from friends. I mean, I got some good stuff too, but I have a few things I wanted to show you. My friend got me this cookbook, Healthy Air Fryer Cookbook. Susan. You know, some of these ladies have their ways of doing things. We have this one lady in our sewing guild that anything that's trimmed off, you know, like if you're trimming off a corner, she saves everything and she makes tiny little intricate things. And she is kind of old school and very, you know. So when she talks, we all just listen and we're thinking to ourselves, yeah, I'm not going to save that scrap. Yeah, there's a couple people in our group that has a long arm machine. One of the ladies in our group, her husband actually um, bought a long arm and has been practicing to do quilting. And he actually has offered, if we don't mind what our quilts look like, to quilt them for us to practice. I think actually her and her husband just went to Missouri Star Quilt Company and he actually took a class. So they're the only ones I think I know that has a long arm. I did have a coworker that I worked with who bought a long arm. This is so funny because she did one quilt and she got so into it that she immediately went out and bought a long arm. I was like, oh my gosh. I've been quilting for years and I just don't think I can. They're expensive for one. They're like $5,000 to $6,000. I mean, even if you get it on payments, it's like, holy smoly. And then just to not even know anything about quilting really to go out and do that. But, you know, more power to her. I hope she learns it. And she doesn't work with me anymore, but I hope she, you know, learns how to use it and can make it some kind of side job. Yeah. I'd have to ask them if they're into doing about 50 quilt tops. I mean, I have a lot. I don't know if it's 50, but I have quite a few. So I got this. And then my other friend gifted me some bobbins for my sewing machine. And then she also gifted me this little applique pattern. So cute. So I might do that. Oh my gosh, I got to cover this up, you guys. This is what my sister-in-law sent me and my daughter-in-law and my stepdaughter and my daughter for Christmas. This is a coloring book, and it's People of Walmart adult coloring book. Rolling back dignity. That's what it says. Oh my gosh. I can't even show you the pictures. They are like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. Yeah, I haven't talked to her, Mina, so I don't know if she continued with it. I'd really like to find out her phone number and just give her a call or, you know, kind of make contact with her to see where she's at with that. I have to cover this because this book is so inappropriate. Some of these things in here, I know. Isn't it funny? We all got one and they're all different. So, peopleofwalmart.com is where she got them. And it's, like I said, it's an adult coloring book and it says rolling back dignity. There's a disclaimer on the inside of this book. Let me see. What does the back have on it? Oh, it just talks about the website a little bit. So let me read you the disclaimer. It's so funny. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Susan. Susan, hope she's not in the coloring book. Well, if you are, Susan, we don't know what you look like, or I don't know what you look like. So I wouldn't know. Oh, it is crazy. I can't even show them. So the disclaimer says we are in no way affiliated or associated with Walmart. We also personally have nothing against Walmart. We, along with most of America, shop at Walmart for nearly everything we need. This book and our website are simply satirical social commentary about the extraordinary sights found at America's favorite store. Dirty Santa, how funny. Oh my God. Let's see. I wonder what that one looks like. It says Walmart is Americana, baby. All original artwork is based off images that have been submitted by the users of www.peopleofwalmart.com, the rights to which have been granted to www.peopleofwalmart.com. Warning. Some of the images contained in this book are very graphic. We are not responsible if after coloring a page or looking at a picture you have the sudden urge to vomit, stab yourself in the eye, stab a nearby coworker or friend, jump out a window, drink bleach, bathe in bleach, clean your eyes with bleach, quit your job, and spend the rest of your life in a secluded cave, cut off a limb, become aroused. I mean, really, come on. Really? That's sick. Rally people for a book burning, divorce your partner, skydive without a parachute, join the can't say that. Or sell all your assets and give the money to us. Actually, that last one is fine. So pretty much continue reading at your own risk. Oh my God. Acknowledgement. We would like to give an enormous thank you to, okay, there's some graphic words, so I'm going to tone it down a little bit. So, butt cracks, side boob, bad parents, jorts. I don't even know what jorts are. Do you guys know what jorts are? Tube tops. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. And I don't even know if I should say all of these. Muffin tops, biscuit bottoms, rednecks, tie-dye, the colorblind, pajama pimps, goss, emos. Oh, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Inability to regulate shit on cars, bad hair day, tattoos, custom, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Some of them are like inappropriate. I can't really say them. And every other person out there who loves to express themselves in public. But most importantly, we want to thank our wonderful, fantastic, amazing, magnificent, dedicated fans who love to take pictures of the aforementioned people and send them to us. We honestly could not do any of this without you, and we love you all. Rolling back dignity. If I was working in my ponds and ran out of the potting soil, I bathing for the garden center, right? Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's I just opened it up and I read this and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so funny. Jorts, I think, are a way to saying shorts. Things are just coming out of them, which is probably true because some of the pictures in here, yeah. Anyway, hysterical. So that's what I got. Oh, I got to keep this covered. So, oh, So I got that. And it was so funny because when I saw this, for some reason, I thought of Dee Dee because, she likes to color and she does amazing work. She has amazing coloring books. But I just cannot see her doing People of Walmart coloring book. But it was hysterical. It was a good laugh. Even when we opened it, we're all comparing them and looking at them. It was funny. So thank you, Julie. I better move this in case I bump it and the picture slides off and you get to see the the beauty of everything in this book. Okay. And then my other friend got me, surprise. I got more than one friend, ladies. She got me this light up marquee box, and it's like battery operated. I can't wait to play with this. And I said, maybe I can incorporate this into YouTube somehow. So when you color the 8-crack, that's going to be fun. Oh, yeah. You know what went through my mind? I was like, the shading. That's exactly what went through my mind when I saw some of those cracks. I was like, oh, I got to shade that. How am I going to shade that? I would do cool down exercises on the lawn outside of our office window. He wore jorts, really loose jorts. Oh my gosh, Mina. Oh, did you get that on film? Because people put themselves out there for that. They're just asking to be, uh, taped or videoed or whatever. They're just asking for it. I saw a Walmart picture once. Well, I saw a lady that I think it was Walmart. And I wanted to take a picture and send it to these because I've seen the people at Walmart before. And I wanted to send it in so bad. So it was, pretty voluptuous lady. And she was beautiful, beautiful face, had her hair made up really, really nice. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to be nice, but um, she had some curves that would include a little muffin top, and she had a tight purple jumpsuit on. Tight, like, like leggings. You know how leggings fit you? Well, this was like probably maybe a size too small. Mitzi, she's like, "Oh, Mina." we had to we we held up a sign to the window that said, "We see your parents. We see." Oh, we see. What does it say? We see Paris. We see France. Oh, we see Paris. We see France. We see someone's underpants. That is so funny. That is funny. He got the hint then. Oh, that is too funny. Yeah, it was like spandex, but it was almost like a knit stretch thing. It was so unflattering. And yeah, and then she had big wedges on. So, but I didn't. I didn't take it and I didn't send it in because I'm just not mean like that. But I wanted to be mean in that moment. Sometimes you just want to be, but I didn't. I refrained. So anyway, I thought I could incorporate this somehow into my YouTube videos. So I'm not sure how it works. I'm going to take it out, play with it, and see what I can come up with. So you guys may be seeing this sometime in the near future. I thought that was really cool. And when I said that to her, she goes, "That's what I was thinking." And I'm like, woo. All right. So that's some of the little things I got for Christmas. I got a vacuum. Well, I bought the vacuum for myself. My husband and I, we went to Black Friday sale, and I wanted oh, excuse me, a Dyson. Um, I wanted the V11, but I got the what is this? The 7? 10, V10. And just so it's easier to, I have a Kirby and it's so big and clunky. Yeah, for sure, Susan. You just, yeah. And I agree. Everyone is beautiful, but sometimes we don't want to see the extra stuff. I have my L I'm still working on. I had a couple of ideas. I'm not sure if I want to do this. I'm going to outline the edge. Oh, I should do that now while I'm talking to you ladies. Oh, I did find while I was cleaning and putting away things, I did find my vintage photo and my embossing ink. Remember when I couldn't find those? Guess where they were? In that drawer above where all the other inks are. So I just kind of wanted to go around this, see what it looks like. I don't know. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. Are you guys still with me? Am I boring you? Did I lose some beeps? Yeah, I kind of like that. I just like coming on and just chit-chatting. I mean, and laughing with you guys. I like that. It looks good. Okay. So I like that. Oh, yeah, be careful with that. You don't want to get a scratch. So I had an idea. I mean, I kind of messed with a little bit. I thought about this lace, but then I thought, well, this lace is going to cover everything up. And I really want to see this part of it. And then I thought, well, I have this that I have had forever that I could put on here. Kind of like that. And then in that junk drawer I have of treasures, I found this and I thought, oh, I could line this in here. Because I like the turquoisey blue look. I mean, I'd cut it and put it on there proportionately. Bye, Mina. Oh, thank you, Mina. Have a good day. I'm so glad you came. Thanks. Blessings to you too. And then I want to use this. So I put this and I said, well, that doesn't really go with that. And then I have these left over from my bank book project. I thought I could stick some of those in there. And then I have these blue flowers that I thought, oh, well, that'll tie it in. But then I thought, oh, I don't know. It's kind of big and clunky, but I really want to use this somewhere just as it is. So then I thought, well, I have this trim that Mary sent me in my birthday package. I could put that on there, which would look super cool. Zoom in a little bit. So I thought, that could look cool on there. And then with let's just work on this side. And I have more. I had cut it because I used it on something. And then here I could put these flowers. I know, aren't they gorgeous? I love that. I don't remember where she said she got it, but I remember going and looking for it and I couldn't find it, but it's so pretty, isn't it? And then I thought I could still use the blue in here just to give it a little pop of color. I want to keep it kind of simple because I want it, I want it, I want you to know that it's an L. What do you guys think? Go out a little bit more. And then I'm not even sure about this side. If maybe I should just make another little cluster over here. Just a simple cluster. I think I have one more of these that I could stick in there somewhere. Oh yeah, there's one. See, I could stick one more of these over here. And then just make a simple little cluster over here. So put some gesso on it. I did think about that. So now that you said it, it must need to be done because, yeah. So let's do that. Let's put some gesso on it. But what do you think of my flower layout? Sorry, I took a bite of my burrito. Yeah, I like that idea. So I think I'm going to do this, but I'm going to gesso it first. get a towel because I think what I want to do. Thank you, Mitzi. Okay, so I have this gesso. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to gesso it, and then I'll probably go around it again with the vintage photo. And then I'm going to wipe some of it off. Oh, yeah, I may not even have to wipe any of it off. My son was in here earlier. He must have decided Mom was boring today. Yes, I like that a lot better. See, I just needed you to confirm, Susan. I'm going to make some spots a little bit more whiter than others. Yeah, good idea. Okay, that's like pretty much dry. I am going to hit it with the heat gun for a minute. So I'm going to turn this off. My No, it wasn't an L play. It was always an L. But that's a good idea. What are you guys all working on? Janet, you're always doing something. You're always posting stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had the time to do this stuff. Some of them are just so beautiful. Does that look better, Susan? Yeah, I like it too. I'm just kind of going to go over the whole thing with this. Okay. Okay, and so I don't think I need anything else on here but this trim because this trim in itself is so gorgeous. So I think I'm just going to put this trim on. Do you got anything new that you're working on, Janet? So I'm just going to run like a strip of hot glue down here. Oh, the dreaded glue gun. I have a love-hate relationship with my glue gun. I hate the strings. Okay. Oh, and you know what? I got to find the rest of this trim that Mary sent me. All right. So I'm going to just tuck this down right there. Where's my little glue thingamajiggers? Oh, very cool. Very nice. Yes, that's why I got this at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use it. Okay, so I'm going to just glue this down. Try to get it in the middle. I made some collage cards for my junk journal. Nice. Can't believe I spent almost 2 hours just yakking about my journal. Okay. Last time I got a white link stuck to my underarm. Maybe I to try to do my underarm. It's stuck there. Oh, the dreaded glue gun. The stories we could tell, right? You put it in timeout. Okay. I gotta find what I did with that rest of that cameo bling. I probably put it in a safe place. And now I'll never find it again. might have enough here for it. Oops, I better make sure they're the right way. I'm almost thinking I'm going to need something up here. What if I do that? Yes, Mary sent me a string of these for my birthday and my birthday package. That was so sweet of her because when she pulled this out on her channel, oh my gosh, I was drooling. I'm like, I love that. It's so pretty. I want to kind of stick this on here to see what it's going to look like. Just so I see if I need that because I think I need something up here, but I'm not sure exactly what. So I think I'm just going to go across here with something. So you can maybe just like that. Let it go off the side a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to commit. Okay, I'm going to get smaller scissors and not such clunky ones. Yeah, I like that. So if I have this here, yes, I went to look for some and I couldn't find it. I can't remember where she said she got it though. If she got it at Michael's, I haven't checked there because Michael's is quite a ways away. So let me see. I'm going to put that in there, I think. And this one somewhere over here. Just pretty simple right there. And then I want this one right here. So if I have all this here, do I need two of these in here? Maybe just tucked up in there. Because I just want to use them. Kind of like that. Thrifting? Oh my gosh. What a lucky find that was if she got them thrifting. You drink of water. My throat's a little dry. Okay, so if I have all this on here, how would another one look up here? What do you think? I need to do something different up here. Or I might just lay all this down and figure this piece out later. Do I have another one? Oh, I do. Oh my gosh. So this looks good, Janet? Or this looks good? Or thank you. All right, so these were they're just little like flowers. I cut these off a headband. What else do I have? Like what? Like flowers? I have a bunch of blingy stuff. I have these. These are from the Dollar Tree. A single one. I like the single one better than the. I have this. Oh, here's my other strip of the cameos. See, it wasn't a safe place with all my bling. I have this piece of bling. So I have this one. I have this one. Maybe off to the side. That looks pretty cool. It's purple. It doesn't go with anything else I have on here. I have this big piece of bling, which really doesn't look good. I have this piece of bling. I used to subscribe to a shabby chic kit every month. I kind of splurged for a couple of months and got it. And then the person who was doing it decided not to do it anymore. So I didn't get it anymore. Oh, I have this vintage button. I got this at one of my sewing retreats. Someone brought a bunch of buttons. Do you have one tiny thin orangey ribbon for behind the cameo so they won't blend too much? Maybe. Let me look. I don't even have like half my ribbon in here. Most of it's in my sewing room. But let me look. Oh, I have a piece of this, but this is kind of big. I'm looking through my ribbon. Please hold. That's a good idea, Joel. I hope I find something. Ooh, I got some of these I could cut. Something delicate at the top, not too big. Well, let's see. Let's move all my stuff out of here. What else do I have over here? I have this little tiny one. Should it be right at the top or like a little off-centered? See, that one kind of gets, that one's kind of too small, huh? I have this. It's not the same orange, but I have a strip of that. We could try it. Oh, look at this one. I should have put this one underneath that one. Should have looked through here first. I love this trim. I got this trim at a secondhand store. Isn't it pretty? don't have anything oranges, but I got one other drawer to look in. So let me go check. It's right behind me. Okay. So I found this, but I think this is too orange or too like it's not as bright as that. But look what I found. Isn't this pretty? Yeah, the orange flower came in that kit I was telling you about that I used to get. Most of this stuff came. I only got it for a couple of months and then she decided not to do it anymore, which was a bummer because I really liked it. So, I could cut the this off of here and it would be flat and then I'd have to put it under here and I've already glued this down, but I could take it up. So do you think some of this should go under or on top? I like this one. Don't you guys like this one? It's perfect. And I could trim it. So should I take the white up? Because that's the only thing that's really glued down is the white. I could take the white up, but that would still leave the cameos on there. Or you know what I could do is I could just cut a thin layer across there, like have it, well, let's see, maybe need room here. Spreading out. Okay. So if I did, I could do it this way or I could do it facing this way. So I could cut it like that, leave one part of the ribbon out like that. And then this could lay on top. Is that better? Yeah. A little strip of this one right on top of here. Do you think that looks good? Leaving a little bit of this ruffle out. And then that way it just gives it a little bit more contrast there. Yes, I like that. I love this. Isn't this so pretty? Okay, so I'm going to have to cut this. Goodbye, beautiful lace. You are going into a project. Okay, so probably about there. Thank you guys for helping me. I like this working together on a project. Okay, so if I cut it, I want to try to save this because that's so beautiful. Like that. I think that is going to be perfect. I like this side because it has the edges there and it'll hang over maybe. What do you think? Okay, so I think I have this in place. Put my finger on. Sorry, I got to concentrate so I don't get burnt. Yeah, that's why I have this on. Because believe me, I burn my fingers and it does not feel good. This little finger thingy is working good that I got from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and then I'm going to go over here on this edge and just put a little bit of glue to kind of tack it down here and there. Just so it stays down. All right. Let's trim it up. Yeah, this was at the Dollar Tree, and it came with this one of these. I can't remember which one, but I think this is for like applying makeup, but I use it, for like gluing. And then this is also for gluing, and I think it came with this. And then it has a little poker on the end. Oh wow. Yeah, this is so pretty. I just absolutely fell in love with this flower. All right, so since we did this, we're going to have to put a little piece over here also. So let me see. Or maybe I could use some of this other. In there. Because here, what were we going to put here? I forgot. We were just going to do this, right? So if I offset this to one side so it can be seen, put the flower here, that would look good. So kind of glue it in there, put this here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? Just put using the little piece of this just to kind of show that it's, you know, one cohesive piece. Like the blue. Should we put something else in there instead then? I wonder if I have any orange flowers. Or do you think orange would be just too much? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down and then I'll trim it up. See, this is why I love to alter things. Remember, this was just a big old black, ugly letter, and now it's just turning into something so pretty. Carry it over the side a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to trim. I'm going to get my good scissors to trim. And then I'll tack it down. I can't tell you guys how much better I feel. I was sick for like 3 days. Well, actually 4. Thursday at work, I started feeling bad. But I made it through and came home. And then the next day, I had to drive to the next county because I had 2 cases I had to start because we're on timelines for our cases. So I had to drive all the way over to Medford in the next county. And, okay, how am I going to do this? And then by the time I got back to the office was probably around 2 o'clock. Oh my gosh. I was like, I couldn't deal. And my supervisor and our district supervisor, because I had to update them on this one case that I'm working on, they said, man, you sound terrible. You should go home. And I said, that's not a bad idea. So I went home. Friday. And then I was in bed Friday when I got home, Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday, I started feeling a little bit better. Monday, I went to work and I suffered through. I was still not feeling the best, but I could go to work. And then Tuesday, I worked from home, which was good. I want to cut that off because it's a pretty little flower, so I'm just going to tuck it over. And then Wednesday, we had off. So my little granddaughter coughed in my face and got me all sick. She gave me all her cute little cooties. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. I like that little touch right there. I do like that a lot. Okay, so someone said I should lose the blue flowers, these, right? So I love it, Mitzi. I think it's turning out beautiful. Um, right? Yeah, it was black and ugly, and we're gonna make it beautiful. Do you like it? I love it. My favorite bedroom, makeup section. Oh, black is a good idea. And you know what? I have some black flowers. I've had these floating around forever. I have black sequins and flowers. So, yeah, black is a good idea. Let's try. See, these are like little roses. So we'll try those out. Hi, Becky. How are you? We're working on altering my L. And these ladies are helping me, and they got some great ideas. Remember the black L I showed that I got at a secondhand store? So far, this is what we've done. It was black. And then I collaged newspaper on it. We put gesso on it. We outlined it. I might go around it again when I'm done because that's kind of getting lost. And now we put on some trim and we layered some lace on top of that. And this is going to be the main focus is this flower. Yeah, you guys are right. The blue, there's really no blue in here. So, when I was originally putting it on here, I was thinking, oh, we could give blue to have like a little pop. I have this brooch too. I got in that kit. I like the orange flower though, since we're already starting with that. What are these? Oh, these are little pieces of bling. So we're gonna keep these, right? I mean, these kind of go with it, like the vintagey look on each side here. But now, what was I going to put over here? Just one of these? I think we need to bring in some small flowers. The blue, yeah, here's the blue that I was thinking about putting it on. But it really doesn't go now that I'm looking at it. I just was, at the beginning, I was trying to find something that would kind of pop. But I might have some, see, kind of like that. And where's my other ones? I lost them already. Okay. So we'll keep these ones, the ones I cut off of a headband. So yeah, see these just, yeah. Let me see what I can find. See what I have. So I kind of like these flowers like this. What do you guys think? These are poking out over here. This one's poking out over here. So I think I might go ahead and stick these down, and then anything else we put on is just going to add to them. All right, so oh, that's glue. I was like, why is this so stiff? It's got glue on it. Let me get that off. So I'm just going to take my heat gun and heat up this glue that's on this flower, and then I can pull it right off. Where's my towel? I lost my towel. Just pull it off with my fingers. See, it just kind of comes right off. Okay. So we're gluing this one down. We're committing. See how that has all that glue in there? Let me find my towel first. I had it here. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. This is pretty sturdy, so it's not going to melt like some lace will melt. This is just going to heat up that glue that got stuck on there. And then I can just take it off. Just wipe it off. See how it just wipes right off? It's on my towel. Perfect. This has like pieces of gold in it too. All right, so let's glue down this guy. The piece de resistance. See, I want that little piece of bling on there to show. And then I want to stick this where the little piece of bling is going to show. I may have to trim this one a little bit. So it'll stick up in there like that. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and then our bling. So if I start right there, or maybe right here. There you go. Do it, Sue. Do it, Susan. Get in there. Just go alter something. I have a ton of stuff to alter. Okay, so I am going to have to move this one down. I don't know how that's going to work. I might have to bring that flower up a little bit. Manhandle that one in there. Like that. And then we got to decide on something for up here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I might have to pull this flower up and stick it a little bit farther back so I can get that bling in there, or the cameo. And I'm heating up that glue so I can pull this up. There. And then I'll glue it back down once I get the cameo in there. Make sure it's going the right way. Okay, I'm just going to take that off for now. Get this in here. Thank you. You guys helped me make it gorgeous. This extra piece of lace idea was wonderful. Okay, now we can stick our flower back on there. And I think I'm going to stick it a little farther out now because we have a cameo there. Sorry. Okay, this is going back in the same place. Oh, we can't really see the bling though. Let me pull it up. There. I'm I'm looking in the camera to see the bling, and I really want to see the bling. There. That's good. All right. So should I stick a little cameo over here, like just poking out of there? When to cut off the little strings that are attached. And I think I'm just going to stick this in here poking out like that. This is what we got so far. I got to figure out how to turn my camera so it's reverse. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Here's a close-up. So we need some tiny flowers, and we need something for up here. So someone said a tiny bling. I don't know what to put up there. So we tried that. What do you think? Oh, I gotta pull it down. So we tried this one. Option number 1. Let me see. What else do I have? I have this dangly bit. You don't like it, Mitzi? Okay, so we'll try this dangly bit. I mean, it's okay. It kind of brings it all together. Nah, I think this is too much. It doesn't go with it. It doesn't cover up anything. So that's option number 2, but I'm not really fond of that one. You too can go to the Goodwill and find a S, Susan. I found this at the Goodwill. It cost me like $1, or not even that. I think it was like 75 cents or something. Do I still have the price tag on it? No. I have this bling, which, I don't know, really to me doesn't kind of go. I don't know. Not sure fond of that one either. We have this little piece of that other stuff left over. I could put that right there at the edge. That would kind of fill up that spot. If I just kind of glued that under there, like it's hidden. See what I'm saying? I think I'm going to do that just so I can use this little bit. Okay, so like smaller things like flowers, because I can dig out the flowers and see what I got that could work. Or yeah, look at that. That worked out good. See, it's like a little crown. Yeah, I'd have to find some bling to go across the top. I think I might have some chain bling that I got in that same kit I was telling you about. I've been hoarding this stuff forever because that was like a couple of years ago. here's another piece I just found in the drawer that I forgot to pull out. I have some big diamonds. Ooh, I gotta like this. Okay, so here's the bling, the chain bling I have. It would probably go. So like that, and then I could cut a piece and come across here. Yeah, I kind of like that little crown too, and I can use that little piece. I don't have to throw it away. And then across here. Let's audition. Like you mean like this, like maybe 2 diamonds at a time? Is that what you mean? I could probably do that. I think that's what you mean. Like 2 there and then 2 like that. That might work. I'm kind of liking that. So drape from one side under the first cameo to the other side. Like that. Let me see what else I have. Let me know if that's what you mean, Susan. So you're wanting me to do it this way? I don't know if this one would work because this one's like so far apart. So it says she's doing vertical, so I'm doing vertical, and you're doing horizontal, Susan, right? And she's doing horizontal. I don't know. I don't know. I'm perplexed. Let me see if I can find some other kind of trim. You know what I found? I found some pearly stuff. Pearl rounds. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year to you too, and thanks for peeking in. I appreciate it. So we could take these, and they're like a strip. And I could like come around here like that. Just to give it something. What do you think of that? We'll just pull that off and see what you guys think. What do I do with my bottle of flowers? Yeah, just kind of pull some pearls in. I have these also, but what do you think? So we were going to try to pull in the black, I think, right? So what if I tuck a black flower under there? These are like hard plastic, so they're going to be hard to like work with. I got these for Christmas like years ago from my daughter. And then, you know, we could like, no, nah. Okay, so you guys like the pearls. Okay, so we're going to do the pearls. And you like the black flowers? All right. So for sure, we're going to go with this one. And now I like to work in threes. So I put that one over there and then somehow tuck this one over here. I think that's going to look beautiful. I have to hold them because they'll fall. But what do you guys think? I think that's going to look good. I love the black flower. I like it because it brings in the black from the cameos. Plus, I need to use them up, so that's good. 2 and 1. Two black and 1 white? Is that what you mean, Becky? Refilled happy birds chirping. Your raccoon, your pet raccoon, he wants to be your pet too, Becky. He knows you're a nice person. Two black, one black. Oh, two over here and one over here. Is that what you mean? Two over here. Oh, just two together? Like you mean like together? And then one black here or here or wherever. Okay. I'm open for ideas because it's looking mighty fine with all you ladies' help. Should we put one over here somewhere or just call it good? Might be too big to go over in this corner. Okay, so two together like this. And then one over here. Okay. We're committing. The other night, my husband got up because our security camera alerted, and there was a family of 3 raccoons in our front yard. Hopefully, they don't move in. There for a while, we had a big problem with them getting into our cat food, but we got a container that I think has they've not been able to get into. Okay. And then we're going to put these over here. You got to see how. Yeah, okay. So these are like acrylic flowers and they're a pain in the butt. Just saying. They're bulky. Pretty, but bulky. Yes, and they're very territorial. It's like once they move in, it's like it's their house and nobody else's. Okay, even though this is sticky, I'm going to put a little bit of glue here just because I don't want it to fall off. There we go, ladies. I think it's done. You know, I do want to go around it again because I just think some of it got lost. Just kind of darken up those edges a little bit. Thank you. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Kathy. This is that L I started when I bought it at the Goodwill. It was a black, ugly L. And so we decided to bling it up a little bit. Got to use up some stuff. Look at what we made, ladies. You guys helped me with this. It's so beautiful. You know, I told you guys I was cleaning my desk. When I was cleaning my desk the other day, I found this gift certificate that I got when I went to sewing retreat for Uniquely Yours, which is like a little cross-stitch needlework place where they sell threads. They sell everything. And I found the gift certificate that I had gotten. So, wow. Have a wonderful day, Kathy. All right, Becky, thanks. I'm done here anyway. I just was wanted to finish this up. We chatted a lot about my journals and what I'm doing and everything, and had some laughs with the Walmart coloring book. So I think that's it, ladies. Oh, you're still waiting on Scott. He wants you to go, but you're waiting on him. I gotta find somewhere to use this trim. It's so pretty. Maybe we'll alter something else. Did you guys like this? Was this fun? Is it something you'd like to continue doing? Maybe just do like the whole stream on this. Susan. It was fun, Mitzi. Yeah, I really appreciated all you guys' input. And see, together, look at what we created. It's so beautiful. You know, maybe I'll like put this on something and use this as my thumbprint. Not my thumbprint. I'm sorry. Yeah, thumbprint. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Maybe, you know, we'll do a series just on altering because I like to alter stuff and I want to use up stuff. And sometimes I get stuck for ideas. So this was like super helpful with you guys helping me out. I'm trying to get it straight. I got to fix my camera because I think my camera is crooked. I have a new camera that my husband got me. I'm afraid to use it though because I think it's above my head. Yeah, and so we can alter things because, like I said, I kind of have an idea what I want to do, but then I get to a certain point and I get stuck. And with you guys' input, it was great. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea too. You have a camera that's over your head, Becky? Or because yeah, I just I'm afraid of it. It's super it's way above the one I use a camcorder, and I'll show it to you. And I haven't even read the manual, but it's just I did take it out of the box, but this is it. I haven't even used it. I haven't even tried it just because I'm afraid of it. And with all the problems with streaming and everything, like I have this set up, my old Sony setup, and it works fine. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, if I use this camera, it's going to, throw something off and I won't be able to figure it out. Something cuddly, something cuddly we can alter. Huh. I have a whole box of stuff to alter. I mean, yeah. So I don't have a shortage of things. Maybe I'll just like pull out a few things and say, okay, which one do you guys want to do? Yeah, the reviews on it are really good. But it just scares me. I should just hook it up and give it a shot. What? No, I'm good. Thank you. Hubby's leaving. He's going to the store. So, anyway, that's all for today, ladies. Can't wait to see what you guys decide to do for your journals. What's your theme, Becky? I wanted to show you what I did for the first page in my journal. Creepy, ugly word. Gross, yes. And I just love all the colors you have on your. Look at this, Mina, real quick. Let me pull something out of the basket I have up here of stuff to alter. Is that creepy, ugly? This is creepy, ugly. I have this in my box to alter, and it doesn't have to have a Christmas ribbon on it. I think someone just stuck this on here to try to make it pretty. But somehow it didn't work out. I got this at the Goodwill too. So is this creepy, ugly enough for you? Oh my gosh. Oh, Becky, I was going to show you. This is my book. And so I'm doing the 50 states, right? And so I was given a little overview. This is the states I've been to. This is kind of how I planned it out. And this was my first page was Alabama. And Susan is from Alabama. She's the only one in the chat that was from Alabama. A pregnant star. It does. It is fat. It's a fatty. Look. See, that's what it looks like. It's pretty fat. So we could do something to make this beautiful. I mean, we made that ugly black L something beautiful. So yeah, so what I did is I took a map and then I highlighted the state and I'm going in alphabetical order. Alabama was the first one, some of the history, some of the monuments. This is the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church, where Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. pastored from 1954 to 1960. And this was like on the front of a map that I had of Alabama that I had gotten in a swap at one point. So some famous people, what they're known for, just some, capital, bird, flower, time zone. I went over this whole thing in the beginning of the video, but I wanted to show you. That's what I'm doing. And then every page here, and I have a place for YouTubers that are from that state. But that's where I'm started. All right now, I just have the maps glued down. So we kind of went over that. My brain dump journal. My weight loss. Well, not weight loss. Get off all the pills I'm on journal. But in order to do that, I have to lose weight. And this is going to be my scavenger hunt journal. And then I had found some things that I wanted to put in there already, which is there's one of them is a puzzle piece, and then some dried flowers. And I had just happened to have these dried flowers. So that's all we talked about today. I think this is the longest I've been on. I appreciate you all coming. Thank you. And then we did this. We did our beautiful L. And this is a us project for sure. We all did it. All right. You guys go out and have a wonderful day. Do something for yourself. Go take a rest, Sharon, because you worked hard. You said you accomplished a lot today. All right. See you guys all later. Bye-bye. Mwah. You too, Janet. Bye, everybody.